the accomplishments of this group of leaders. Welcome to the Glass Bowl in Toledo, Ohio, and home to the Toledo Rockets. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a team that ranks in the top 5 in this conference, the Toledo Rockets. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. The Rockets will kick it away to start. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Bulls offense will start this game off with the football. And when these two guys are in sync the way they were a week ago, just a nightmare. It's a performance they hope they can repeat this week, Jesse.
And I think a big key in that last game was they linked up a couple times early, had some big plays, and then after that, David...
There he goes! Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They opened up this drive, getting all the way out to the 35, and now it's first down again. Might be calling a hot route. Off the play fake on first down to throw. They're working that left side. Makes the catch and knocked down. Guys, let's take a minute to chat about Buffalo. With just a few games remaining, they're atop the conference standings. Jesse, how hard is it not to look ahead at this point?
Really, really hard, because everybody's talking about the conference championship, who you might play. You still got to deal, you still got to take care of business on the field today. That's the most important thing. It's been a phenomenal season up to this point, David. Great things ahead, potentially, but you got to win this one today.
Well, and I think that's what's really important. It's a great start, and now it's about finishing the season. To be at the top is awesome, but you can't lose a conference game or 2 conference games and get yourself out of the mix here right at the end when you're so close to the finish line.
Off the RPO complete. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Bulls pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Pulls and fires complete to the right. At the 20, he's got space. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stopped. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bulls are threatening on 1st and goal. Get set. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Back to throw, it's Duggar. Going for 6. Touchdown, Buffalo! Quick strike through the air for the score.
Well, one of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
On the run from inside his own 5. So the Toledo Rockets offense will have its first possession of the game. As we take a quick look at the impact players for today's game, what players did you guys look to for motivation to make an impact during your playing days, Jesse?
Well, it was the guys we relied on each and every week. We came into the season expecting these types of guys to be our biggest weapons, and every week those were the guys that had to deliver for us in order to have success.
And it's just fun to have those guys that are consistent. Like, they lead by example, then they start to learn their voice and lead the team. But every week, guys that you can count on. They punch the clock, and they're hard workers.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. Finds his back in the middle. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. And the Rockets come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Jones wants to throw it. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
The Rockets will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll field the punt and look for room. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Man, oh man, am I upset at my offensive line to give up penetration that fast? Man, we blinked and missed it.
Hey, he barely got the ball. He just got destroyed immediately. What a great play. Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Tight end now in motion. He leaves it with the back. Finding an escape route. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Offensive players, when they got the ball, man, they're trying to make plays, right? Trying to make you miss. There's nothing better than closing that gap and sticking that head right in that guy's chest and causing a fumble.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Stop is made at the 36, but he picked up 10 on that one and has a fresh set of downs. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. The play action fake. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Jones to throw. Tight end finds a soft spot. Corralled and brought down by the defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Jones. And they finally get him stopped, but it's a big throw and catch, and he's down at the 5. And the Rockets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Loss on 1st down. Increased the degree of difficulty. 2nd and goal from the 8. Bought a little time. Lets it go. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Rockets. Extra point here will tie the game. And he added the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they finished things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. Coming out with it, it's Blackburn. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. Last completion got them a 1st down. Let's see what they do now. Dropping back, it's Duggar. Gonna take a shot. And it falls in complete. But it could have been much, much worse as the defender was right there. So now it's 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Now facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback making adjustments. Got the quick pass. Finally forced out of... Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Bulls are moving quickly down the field. Wants to keep it in the air. He lets one fly deep. And it's picked off at the goal line. That's a way to make a stand. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
No doubt, and when you're playing cover 2, you got 2 safeties deep that account for the whole field, right? I got half the field, you got half the field. So they do a great job. You have to see and have good vision on the quarterback. You got to make sure you're breaking on the football. How about the strong safety spinning down, doing a good job seeing the ball and holding it.
They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35. Use the play fake, now to throw. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're facing a 3rd down. We have the early makings of a quarterback duel, as these stats will show you. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the 2nd. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Jones wants to throw it. Takes a hit as he fires. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. The Rockets will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Now on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He'll pull it down and run. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. And the Bulls with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun. Give on the inside. At midfield, he's got room. He'll go out of bounds right at the 30-yard line. A big play as this offense in business. The Bulls just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. Makes the grab. He'll get down to the 22 before going out of bounds.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. And the Bulls come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. On target. Oh, he's got some space. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Buffalo!
This this running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the capper on that drive, the 10-yard touchdown run. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Guys, let's see what Toledo can get done on offense this time. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Jones to throw. Got him downfield. Makes the stop at the 33, but it's a 15-yard gain. And this center downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. He'll do it himself. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Rockets racing to the line in the hurry-up.
This is an offense that can move the sticks in a whole lot of different ways. Now you're seeing it on the option here. Great job by the quarterback. Reading the defense, there's nobody there taking him, so he puts his foot in the ground, he gets upfield, and he's got really nice elusiveness once he's out in the open field. He shows you that on that explosive play, picking up the first.
From the gun, the ground game. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you can tell,
just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41.
And this defense gets the sack and puts them in 3rd and long. And I tell you what, this offense, they just got to stay out of those situations. Last drive, they got in it and they had to punt. This drive, getting in it again, predictable situations are really hard to protect your quarterback.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Wide open downfield. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. The Rockets had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. He's got it on the move. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Toledo. Well, they started with horrible field position, but ended with perfect field position in the middle of the end zone.
It all comes down to execution, Reese. You've got to have guys going out and doing their jobs. You saw the offensive line up front. They were physical. Skilled players made it happen with the ball in their hands, and the quarterback really showed command on that last drive.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time you have it, and now we'll see if they can respond.
Yeah, and I wonder how much pressure that puts on the offense. Jesse, like, you know this is back and forth, and I got to score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I got to make every 3rd down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I got to hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. One back in the backfield, and they'll give it to him. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Back to throw, it's Duggar. Snagged out of the air. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he made the grab with enough for the first down, but not. And it looks as if they buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. The Bulls with the 1st and 10. They'll move the tight end. They'll leave it with him. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Sixth play of the drive coming up. To the air on 2nd down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. 3rd and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on 4th down. He might want another play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Makes the grab on the left. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Jones wants to throw it. Quickly out to the tight end. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Off-play action on 1st down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. The run from the shotgun. Turning it on. Stop is made at the 22. A 10-yard pickup and a 1st down just outside the red zone. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Firing toward the end zone. Touchdown Rockets. Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the scoring play comes on a touchdown pass from 22 yards out. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Finds his big tight end. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. So much for the tough field position. One play, and you're already to the 35. Scanning the field, it's Duggar. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
Pressure coming. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And the Bulls are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the catch. Defense uses the sideline there, and he gets it into plus territory at the 49. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Looking downfield on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, he's linked up with his quarterback 4 times in this first half. Finally, they're not able to connect on that one. I think the defense has just had enough. I think they've said, you know what? You can throw it somewhere else, but you're not going to get it to that guy. We're
trying to burn this defensive back. And he is finding wide-open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day.
And he makes a play in the back end. Nice job reading the pass, and that's his 2nd of the season. This guy, unbelievable job seeing the quarterback, breaking on the quarterback, and going and getting that big play.
Encroachment defense.
Defense just a little too eager, and that's 5 yards for the O.
Let's go, right.
And they don't want to risk a turnover here, so they'll just take the knee and head to the locker room. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. Just about set to get this 2nd half underway. 14. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. The Rockets offense is back on the field. They had this lead to start the 3rd quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with that.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the 2nd half.
Jones to throw. Got his man quickly. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. It's a 1st and 10. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Oh, that's a missed opportunity. You know, the quarterback was excited. He saw man coverage. He thought he was going to have an opportunity to come up with a big play, but up front they could not protect him well enough.
Caught. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Rockets will bring the punt team onto the field. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They were on the move the last time they had it. Unfortunately, an interception ruined that threat. Now to see if they can put something together and have it pay off in points. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Bulls can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. looking for a physical attack from the gun. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Bulls come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll run it out of the shotgun. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it.
Great job at contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Bulls have this offense rolling. Quarterback may change this route. Back to pass, it's Duggar. The throw to the outside is complete. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
From the gun, the running back has it. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it. Offense.
They had the 1st down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on 2nd down. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Back to pass. Throwing right. He makes a catch. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Big fella moving. This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. And the Bulls started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. With jet sweep pass. The touch pass goes absolutely nowhere, knocked down for a loss.
Well, the offense just trying to go with a little touch pass this time, down close to the goal line, giving it to the receiver and hoping his speed is going to be able to outflank the defense, but nowhere to run. Nice stop on the defensive side of the ball.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. Into the house. Touchdown, Buffalo.
Number 86 with the carry.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the 3rd. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Dynamite matchup this week in CUSA, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Sam Houston has the lead right now. Huntsville has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 6 over Jacksonville State. Two fan bases with very different emotions in CUSA as we send it back to you.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down.
Well, you haven't seen a lot of incompletions from this guy now in his last 2 games out. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. As a head coach, you got to love the fact that your quarterback is dialed in.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Jones wants to throw it. Got his man downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the big fella.
Love the play call on the RPO. That time the defender bites on the run fake, and that opens up the window for the slant coming in behind it. Nice job.
Trying play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pick there, and this offense is feeling it.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Under fire. Touchdown, Toledo. And that one will put them up here in the second half. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look.
And it's so underrated, the relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in game.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Buffalo has it back. Let's see what the Bulls offense can do. They're down by a touchdown, but hoping to dial up some plays and pull even in what's turning out to be a really good football game. Oh, he's got a chance. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. The give to the back. Just willed his way for a couple out to the 35.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive looks.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. Looking downfield, it's Duggar. Throws to the tight end. He's got an open man. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down.
And it's on third downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
That's the end of the period, and it's Toledo holding the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. He leaves it with his back. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Bulls lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Now he's looking to throw it. He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Quickly complete. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line, edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score.
And this tight end is having a day. With that last catch, he's now got over 150 receiving yards.
Wants to go up top on first down. Good timing on the quick out. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Duggar. Working that left side now. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
The thing I like about this slot receiver, he's really intentional in his route run. The quarterback always knows exactly where he's going to be on the field. They've got great chemistry together.
Motion from the wide receiver. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense.
When the running back gets going and gets ahead of steam like that, so hard to get to the ground. That's why you blitz. That's why you bring pressure. That's why you bring more guys in the box.
Touchdown Bulls. And they take it in for 6 more points. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
Set to advance on the football.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Toledo has the ball. Here comes the offense. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Picks up the first down, still moving. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They move the chains. They mark it at the 29. Looking to throw on first down. It's complete to the left. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Jones to throw. Looking to the big tight end. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. That defense got gashed, but they finally get him to the turf at the 47.
Well, this guy's having a day. It doesn't matter where he's lined up or what routes he's running. He just seems to always be getting open, and his quarterback is taking...
Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The give out of the gun. And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made.
And a nice job by the running back finding space, getting downhill, making the good run. Great job finishing with his pads.
They need to get a little closer for a field goal try, and they've got to do it in a hurry. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Rockets decide to punt it away. How about this? It's out of bounds inside the 10, and they're going to mark it right around the 5-yard line. What a great job there. The Buffalo offense headed back to the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him off the ball so you can't get hands on him, and they've really featured this guy today.
Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking for space. It's Blackburn. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Getting late, pressure building, huge 3rd down coming up on the road for this offense. Got a man, it's Blackburn. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground. And the Bulls are marching down the field. Leaves it with the running back. Defense closed down quickly after a gain of 3. They'll mark it at the 32. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. To the air, it's Duggar. He's got him in the flat. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. At the 45, on his way. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. The Bulls come to the line with a new set of downs. From the gun, running back on the move.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Going to sling it on 2nd down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Ball's at the 25. They're in field goal range, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up.
And after that incompletion as a play caller, you need to go back to the well. You can't be afraid to call what has already worked well in this game for you. You've got a tie game. You've had a lot of success, whether it's been running or whether it's been throwing. Think about the playmakers that have stepped up in this game, and don't be afraid to double back and call something that had success earlier in the game.
Fourth down, gotta have it here. Quickly to the tight end. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Nice execution by the offense on 3rd down, understanding what they had to do to get the 1st down, pass complete, move the sticks, new set of downs.
They'll move the wide receiver. Keeping it on the ground with the running back. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
You want to bring in your tight ends? You want to bring in more beef for that offensive line? I'm going to bring in more beef. Nice job by the defense understanding the situation. Red zone, field shrinks. I need more bigger personnel on the field, some big guys that can stop the run. Played the run well. Great job by the defense understanding the situation.
Touchdown, Buffalo! And they've got the lead in the final minute.
And this offense punctuates another drive. And how about the momentum? Palmer, they've got it all. The offense, the defense, playing together. They're on fire right now.
Yeah, I'm really impressed, David, with the resilience of this offense, because not everything was going their way earlier in this game, but they kept their head down. They kept chopping wood. They found a rhythm. And in this 4th quarter, David, they've been unstoppable.
Looking for those open spaces and opportunity. And the returner will be brought down. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Jones wants to throw it. Gets it out fast. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. 2nd down coming.
QB spikes the ball to stop the clock.
No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to throw on 3rd down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. That's the way this defense wanted to wrap it up. Make a play themselves, finish off the game, and the offense can kneel it out from here. It's one thing to execute early in the game. Tight ball game, right at the end, you need the clutch plays. These guys deliver.
You can't teach that gene. You have people that can focus in the moment or they can't. Great job by the team, staying focused, understanding it's a close battle, win those one play at a time, and then look up, and then, heck, I got the win.
Yeah, David, they just had ice in their veins, and you can tell there's tremendous leadership on this football team. Guys can step up, and in the huddle, they can make sure that everybody else is focused to the task at hand in order to get the W.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.